What's up today, my fellow man soldiers? So what I'm going to be doing right now is sharing with you guys 5 things I would like to either see come back to Madden or come to Madden. Either one of them, right? It's just 5 different things. There's actually a lot more, but in this video, I'm just going to speak about 5 specific things, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are going to agree with me on. But this is something that I spoke about in the future on at least a couple of them. But I'm going to go ahead and break it down right now and go through this. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Please drop a like on the video. By the time you guys see this video, either there still is going to be a Madden 24 deep dive gameplay, or you guys already seen it, whatever the case may be. So we'll learn more about that, but I'm more concerned about MUT, so that's what I'll be waiting for. So the first thing I would like to do is come over here. We're going to speak about head-to-head, right? Because this is very important. This is something that they did us on like literally mid-season. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really feel that they had this plan since Madden 24 dropped. And what that is, just real quick before I speak more on it, is in seasons, if you play the first or even second quarter, like say you don't even finish the second quarter and your opponent quits out, you do not get the coins no more. Like, you don't get no coins no more. And I think that that's unfair, because if you're sitting here, you know, spending your time playing a game that you enjoy and you're trying to get rewarded, but because another individual drops out of the game before the third quarter starts, you lose out on those coins. I think that that is ridiculous. I feel that one reason why EA did that, there's only one reason I could think of, and that's because of the coin buying. That's really what I believe. I really believe because there was actually bots. I don't know how they set it up. I don't know how they do it, but apparently they'll go into the game and they'll glitch out, and all of a sudden people are losing games. But I'd rather take the risk on that than me completely having to lose out on my coins and having to play two games. The only reason why I would see that, so anyways, what I'm trying to say is I would like to see that back. Even if your opponent quits out, I would like to make sure that we still get our coins, right? However, I do have an alternative for that if they don't. Like, say for instance, they don't want to bring it back, because once again, I really felt that this was planned in the beginning of Madden 24. I felt that they knew during the mid-season somewhere that they were going to cut that off. I really feel that I don't feel that it was just something that happened. I really feel that they knew that they were going to do that, and they're being strategic about it, right? Okay, so now for my alternative. For some reason, if they don't bring that back, which it's a possibility they might or they might not, right? It looks like they're doing it in college football too. They're doing the same thing in college football ultimate team. But anyways, but what I would like to see is, if they don't bring it back, is them doubling the rewards. Meaning that if you did get 3 wins, and for instance, let me go right here. What division? Like, rewards in division. Right now I'm in veteran. Okay, we'll go per game. Okay, so that we get 1,500 coins if we win a game. So if our opponent does quit out and we don't get the coins right away, what I will say is this: if we're able to get double the rewards once the season was, like, basically once we complete the season. So either we win all the 5 games in order for us to go to the playoffs, or say for instance we lose our 3rd game, and once that ends, they actually will double our coins, right? But even if that was a problem, and you know, because the bots could be doing could do that too, maybe they could find some way to give us a pack or something to basically make it more rewarding. So all I'm asking is, if they don't bring that back, give us the reason to really grind out seasons, just besides just playing, because we also want to buy players too and grind out the game and feel like we're earning it, right, instead of getting robbed. So just some way of them rewarding us, whether it's doubling the coins once the season over with, or whether it's offering of the pack or a certain place, something to where we feel like we're not grinding for nothing. Like, there need to be offered more, or even if it's training, something to where it will make it worth it to grind, right? Or, as a matter of fact, I could have stood right there, because there's another thing I want to speak about. Right, see right here, we don't have an actual tab for it, but I did play College Ultimate Team. My only complaint about College Ultimate Team, honestly, a lot of people have complaints, is the fact that they were making it too grinding since day one. They automatically wanted us to play 250 house rules to get an 87 overall. That's ridiculous, right? If they would have brought that in mid-season, I probably would have continued to play. But they brought it in too early, so I was like, that's a horrible start. But anyways, let me go back to head-to-head. There's not a tab for it right here, but I'm gonna use this as an example. So Matter of fact, let me back out. So in College Ultimate Team, so this is going to be a new feature I'm hoping that comes, is that they have a tab down here that'll say solo seasons. So we're going to go ahead and use head-to-head as an example because it's going to be similar. The only difference is it's going to be basically, it's going to be a seasons, and it's going to be like a regular mode, mid mode, and then like insane mode, right? They're going to have 3 different modes, but you're going to be playing against the CPU. So it's like playing these seasons, but you're going to be playing by yourself solo against the CPU. So they have 3 different modes on there, right? And depending on the mode, the rewards do higher. They don't higher that much, but they do move up slight a bit, right? I would like to see that because I know some people really don't care for playing head-to-head, and if they do, they're not really playing it all the time. So that's just a way of just kicking back, pausing the game whenever you want, getting some extra coins, and not just that, the rewards are all right? You're gonna get some coins. Every single game you win, you're going to be getting coins, as well as when you complete the season, you're going to be getting more coins. And then on top of that, you're going to be getting packs and other stuff, and that will actually help build your team. So I'm hoping that they bring that to Madden 25 Ultimate Team, because I think that would be a cool feature that I would actually like to see. That we I won't say we never had, but we had something similar before. It wasn't a mode throughout the season, but they would bring like throughout, like I don't know what Madden it was, but they brought a mode in temporarily, and it was something similar like that. So if they bring something like that back, I think that would actually be a big plus. And I think I would play it. I definitely will play it. I won't say I'll be playing it every single time, but I would definitely dig into it. It will be one of the modes that I will play, so I think that would be pretty cool. And another one is self-evident. I don't know if it's ever going to be coming back, or I don't even know if I should even should be talking about it, but I'm going to talk about it no matter what. It's going to be the trade block. They took our trade block, and now here's the thing. In my opinion, they're not going to bring it back, right? But if they do bring it back, I really hope that they have us like a way, because I know what their whole goal is, to prevent people from buying coins or buying cards, or like they're really trying to prevent people from, like, you know, transferring cards from one account to another, which you're not entirely going to be able to do. But there has to be a ways in order to enable the trade block again for us to be able to trade cards over and use certain cards, right? One of them was making them BMD, which they already had, but there has to be another way, right? Say, for instance, you have a coin card that's worth 350k coins. Once you trade over, it's going to be BND, and you can't get the quick sell value. If they do things like that, which of course I wouldn't want that, but if that allows them to open back up the trade block, I would have rather allow that than to it not be back. Why? Because there's sometimes when I like to do giveaways, and I feel like EA shouldn't be the only one to be able to give away cards. And I feel that there's other times when I want to help someone out, like, hey, you know, I got a good card for you guys. Here it is on the auction house. Come and get it. So there's things like that I want to be able to do for people, and I can't do it because the trade block is shut down. And that, to me, that's a big negative. All right. So another thing, right, which I don't have to really go into, but we'll go over here just for the look of it, is the sets. And one thing I will say about sets, I'm gonna get into a whole nother video on sets in general, but one thing I do want to mention real quick, you know how EA gives us cards in their B&D? Like we'll grind 1 or 2 hours, and it'll be like, okay, here's a 80 overall, 89 overall B&D. I feel that EA should make it however they want to label it, but they should be able to make those cards for us to be able to put them in a set. If it's a master card, like say for instance it's the champion version of the card, then okay, then you can make it B&D and we don't have to worry about putting it into a set. But if it's like a piece of a card, and in order to get the master, they should allow those cards to be able to be put in sets, which they've done before. So I figured that that's one thing I'd like to see. So basically, that's the fourth thing I'm talking about right now. Not in no particular order, just speaking about it. But that's the fourth thing I like to see, is them when they give us lower overall versions of the card, and that card could be used to get a higher overall version, that they need to be able to put in sets. They don't have to be auctionable, but because we're grinding for it, at least those cards are if they're able to be able to put in sets, so we could get like a master or make it cheaper for us. I figured that would actually be good if they actually do that. The last thing I want to speak about, which I don't know if they're going to bring it back, but if they do, I used to love it because it was guaranteed coins every week, a certain amount and so forth, is solo battles. And when I speak about solo battles is, a lot of you guys know about this. There may be a few who don't, but what happens is when you play solo battles, like right now, I just play solo battles. I go right here and I play either on rookie or veteran. Before, I'll play on legend because there was a reason to play on legend, and what that was is when you played on legend and you beat it on legend, you end up getting legend. You got 250,000 coins every single week, and that includes trophies as well as packs for your team. That's every single week. That's close to 1 million coins every single month. So you'll guarantee to build up your squad, right, just by playing solo battles. EA has completely took that away, introduced a field pass, and now we have to grind this stuff out in order to win these B&D cards, which before there was no B&D cards. You just play the game and you got rewarded your packs and so forth. I would like for EA to bring something like that back to where we actually got our coins guaranteed and gave us a reason to play on Legend again, because right now there is no reason to play on Legend unless you just want to look cool and unless you want to be on the leaderboard for no apparent reason. Because if you're on the, here we go, the rank. Because if you're on the leaderboard or whatever like that, it's not, or there's not even top 100 right now. Or if you're a top 100, see, before, if you're a top 100, you got ridiculous amounts of coins, right? But right now there's just no reason to do it. Just for the title, the only reason to do it is just really for the title, which to me, I'm not gonna waste my time doing that, right? It's just not gonna matter. I think right now I don't even care. But if they do bring that back, that would be cool because we'll be guaranteed coins, and there'll be a reason to, you know, play on a certain difficulty. So I don't know what EA is gonna do, but them are five things I would like to see come back to Madden, or you know. Madden brings or something, or EA bringing something new to Madden, whatever the case may be. Hopefully we can, but that's one thing I want to talk about. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel the same way. But until next time.